blocking you, or?
Yeah, she took off last time, back up the field.
What, ran away from you?
Yeah.
Looking better, isn't it? Hmm?
Third farrier they're on.
Much respect of space. Is that what?
Yeah, that's why I broke
The trailer in isn't good, or it is good now?
Can't get her on the trailer.
She won't go on the trailer. Straight in, little cluck. Wow.
Oh, this is amazing. This has been we've been 3 years of slogging, I gotta say, and we're at our wit's end now. Bit her, you weren't even allowed
Used to bite you.
And I mean, nasty. She knew what she was doing. I've had a broken wrist.
Really?
Yeah.
So guys, it's Christmas Eve here in Wales, UK, and a very Merry Christmas to all of our friends, both horsey friends, not horsey friends, animal lovers everywhere, anyone really who enjoyed going on our journey with us, which is very much into the unknown with a lot of our visits, because we're never really too sure. So, you know, we thank you all for coming along with us on that. Now, this particular video is was the last job of 2021. And you know what? I had a feeling it was going to be a memorable one, and it was one of the most remarkable changes in a horse in a couple of hours that I've had for a long time. The difference from when I arrived and to when I left. It's a great video. I think there's an awful lot of learning to be done in it, and also some warnings as well for people. So I hope you enjoy this video. But before we get into the video, there are a few things I want to go over and say and things. So first of all, the egg chair. Now, a lot of people ask when I do quite a lot of the videos I do in this chair. Some in our bar, some in the kitchen, some different places, my unit. But this is quite a nice place to do the videos. A lot of people ask about the chair and where am I in the house, what's behind me and things like that. So I'll just see whether I can, I'll see if I can scan around here. I don't know what you can see. So that's what I'm looking at, and I'll scan around here, and what I'll do, I'll actually turn the camera off now and then put it back on straight away so it's easier for me. So I clipped the camera off then, I've turned it back round now and back on, so you're back with me, and I'll show you. Here's the egg chair that I'll sit in. It's brilliant, it is. You can just swivel it all round, it's so comfortable. What we got here? We got a duck there, defrosting, turkey defrosting. I'll very quickly show you in here. This is the summer house. Now, this blanket, along with another blanket in the living room, which I'll show you, it came in the post to us from a lady called Maria from Tampa in Florida. Amazing blankets. I'll show you. My bike stays in here for the 3 months over the worst of the weather. You can see outside there, that's our bar. We've got the deck in, and then I think you can see why it's called Riverside Ranch. See down there, that's the river. And I'll go through now and show you the other blanket. So there's the other blanket that Maria sent us through from Tampa, Florida. Thank you so much, Maria. Absolutely love it. Now we'll head. Tanya will probably say, what are you doing? I'm coming in, I haven't done my hair. But go through to the kitchen now. Coming in, Tan. Preparing the veg. Marlene. Auntie Marlene, what are you doing? She don't want to be filmed. So
Happy Christmas, everyone!
Yeah, happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas
Right.
Eve.
Right, here we go then. So we'll go back through, and then we'll get on with the video. And oh, it is Christmassy here, look, isn't it? Right, then go back to my egg chair, and then I'll get on. I'll be with you in 2 seconds. So I'm sat back down now, and we're ready to start the video. And I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Another job, guys. Another job. And I'll be honest with you, my arms are in bits. And that's even, like yesterday, I had some other jobs to do, but the day before, I had a horse that pulled me about terrible. Yeah, I'm aching terrible. But I'm hoping this is the last job, hopefully now, unless there's an emergency, the last job before Christmas, because I've got other things to do at home. I've got the Duke. The Duke, I've had to put him on the back burner for a week or so. I noticed he was quidding, which means he was losing a little bit of feed from his mouth. I took hold of his tongue and I noticed he's got very, very sharp teeth and a huge wolf tooth. It's a big one, isn't it?
It's a proper wolf.
He's gone?
One is gone. So this is the size of my finger.
Yeah.
And this is the size of the
That's
wolf.
big. It's 6 going on 7. You can imagine how big it is. It's a big wolf tooth. I've had that removed.
Perhaps you could explain about a wolf tooth, because maybe people who are not so horsey wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, I think most people know what a wolf tooth is, but it's a part of their old DNA. They used to eat meat millions of years ago, more so than they would now, and it's got they call them wolf teeth because they're like ripping teeth for ripping meat. But a lot of horses don't get them. But he got a gigantic one.
And is it when you start bitting that it clucks on it?
Yeah. So I've had that done. He's going to be fine now. So guys, with Duke, people keep asking how I'm getting on with him. My new horse, 6 years old, never been ridden. He's doing great now. What I'll do, I'll just show you a couple of little clips, just a couple of clips of where he's at now. Ready to really take forward over Christmas now, because I'll be able to concentrate some time on him. So I'll show you a couple of little clips. We're on the supporters site. We're ready to put number 4 video of starting the Duke, we've called it. So the 4th videos, we've got 3 on there now of all what I've been doing with him. The 4th one's about to go on, but I'll show you a couple of clips now so you can see how he's doing.
Hey, you're leading out. It's the first time you're on him.
So just a bit of left and right. Right from the off, I'm doing my legs. Outside leg back, just when he tips like...
Not a problem leading out.
No, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
His feet go soft. And then just a little tap on his... up with my legs and he's off. Now I'm going to stop him again with one rein, touch him, wait for him to go soft, there. Now I'm going to use 2 rein stop.
Right, there's a dog in front of us.
Oh.
There's a dog in front of us.
I'm going to back him up, release. I'm going to step down now. What do you think of that for the first ride?
Amazing. Good boy, Dukey.
A few little issues with him, which we're sorting out. So there's that I need to do, and you know, I've just have a little break from going out really. But this horse this morning really needed to do it before Christmas. I was hoping to put it past Christmas because it's about 100 miles for us to travel to. But it's basically, I'll get Tanya to read the message in a minute. Staff nurses, are they, Tan? They've worked really hard, but
they had a little break because
definite dangerous horse by the sounds of it. And they're not sure where they should go with this horse. So what I'll do, I'll get Tanya to read the message now, and then I'll butt back in.
Hi Tanya and Steve. I have been watching your videos for about 9 months. Amazing work you do with some difficult horses. Would you please be able to help my daughter and I? We have a 7-year-old cob who has big attitude. She's a mare, she has big attitude. We have had horses for 16 years. We had a break and then I had breast cancer. We decided to start back up again after probably about 6-year break from horses. We called her the therapy pony. It was a nightmare.
and we have worked really hard with her. However, she is very pushy, has trod on my toes this year, fell over, fractured my wrist. I wonder if you could please help. We are both staff nurses. And we work full time, but would love this mare so much. However, sometimes I wonder if we're doing the right thing by her. Kind regards, Helen and Kelly.
If I'm in one piece, Tanya. Yeah?
And can we stop at the Bridge End Shopping Centre?
Excuse me, the
Do a
Bridge
bit-
End Shopping Centre?
Yeah, that's where...
No, not today, though.
We know what they say. Happy wife,
Happy
happy
life.
life. And you can treat me for Christmas presents, maybe.
All right.
Okay. Loves you. River's up today.
Oh no, Dan, look at the weather. Did I bring my waterproofs? You told me it wasn't going to rain.
It's not supposed to rain. Oh no.
I need, Tanya, I need energy for this one, I can tell. How did she do that?
Barged it.
Oh, did your daughter come out?
Yes.
Oh dear. You're not having a great time, are you, with it?
No, we're not.
And you're quite experienced, really, if you've had autism.
Like 18 years.
Wow.
This is the worst one.
Hey, look, Tanya, look at the view.
You're gonna,
It's not the day.
you're gonna love with her. It is absolutely.
Does the wind blow?
Hence there being no roof.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it was next to her stable.
Oh.
So she's.
Hello.
There she is, Tan.
That's how we do.
She is.
Oi, come on, friend.
We've
So,
got...
oh, so this is her stable.
This is her stable. So this is what she's done
Yeah,
within.
that's this morning.
This was this morning.
She's so how did she actually do that?
She barged the.
Hello.
She barged it
To come out.
to come out.
So she's been in tonight, last night.
She was in last night.
Yeah.
Hello.
Because she. But we've worked hard to get where we are.
Right.
This is
Oh
to-
yeah, you're right.
This
Yeah.
has been we've been 3 years of slogging. I gotta say, and we're at our wits' end now. So I'm not.
Well,
I'm the mother.
Yeah.
She's the naughty pony. She's the owner.
What's your
And do you
daughter's
ride-
name?
Do you ride,
Kelly.
do you ride, do you
Kelly.
ride her as well? Yeah.
And the horse's
okay
Belle.
To ride.
She's
Horse's Belle.
Yeah. So. So riding is an issue. It's just the ground.
She won't go forward. Right,
Yeah.
in
She's
with
not.
work.
She's not brilliant going
Yeah.
forward. She's better at riding on her own than in company.
You
She's
might
more
find if
forward-going.
she's better with you on the ground that things like that
Yeah.
improve. You see. So the trailer is down there.
Yes.
Hey, that's nice. Is there fish in there? Is there? Do they fish in there?
No, I don't think so. I
No?
haven't seen
We
it.
had sucks in there. There's a guy here that goes down there, and that's looks
So she's on her own here.
She's on her own.
She
here.
doesn't fret too much on her
No.
own. Well, that's, not every horse can be on their
She's-
own.
We would never have thought.
Yeah.
What happened? She had an injury. She had an operation. She went to a friend's who had to keep her isolated because of strangles.
Right.
So she went to a friend who kept her on her own, and she was there for 4 weeks. Didn't care if she was with another horse or not. So then we talked nice to the farmer and said, is there any chance we can bring her here while she's still in rehab from the leg injury? And he kindly says yes, and we've been here ever since. She's been the happiest that she's ever been.
Really?
But we've still got
So,
issues.
if
Yeah.
if you was going to ask me for the best I could help you, if you had a list of priorities, what would you say the priority would be today? Because it might mean a couple of visits as I'm going past.
Yeah.
But if you were, she barged the door there. Was that with you in front of it? Could that have hurt you or not? Or?
Well, she would barge you. She had barged you the other day. She's barged me.
So would you say you've got not much respect of space? Is that what?
Yeah, that's why I brought
The
my-
trailer in isn't good or it is good now?
Can't
No,
get her on the
can't get her
trailer.
on.
She won't go on the trailer.
No.
Has she been on there before?
Yes, but
Right.
only to the vets where she's had operations,
Right,
and
okay.
it's been bad experience
Okay.
for her.
Right. Have you got any? So, what I might do then is do some groundwork first. Then, only when we've done some groundwork, we'll see whether we can.
Yeah.
Does she panic in there, or just won't go in, or?
We got only the once,
Through,
but
Yes.
she
but
literally,
it took forever,
she-
but we were like
she nearly coming off. She just,
jumped off.
she jumped off. Yeah,
Okay.
and she was leading.
You, we might need some shavings down there and put on, her
Yeah.
shavings
Yeah.
in a barrow.
Yeah.
If we can just see you, then
Where are you
we'll
going
just,
to where are you going to groundwork?
Well, it can only be here, can't it?
Yeah.
This is where you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we, what I want to do is just watch you with her out there. I'll ask you to do a few things. Do you think she's going to turn up? You just bring her over here, then. She really doesn't like that, does she? Okay. So, if you walk around in a circle here for me, I just want to watch you with her first. See what I'm. So just walk around. See if you can back her up a few paces. Stop. And then stop. Okay. And can you ask her to go around you at all? If you stayed where you were, try not to move.
No, she
Just try not to move and send around you. Okay, no, okay. Right, so basically it's like you're not there, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
But you've got a long way with her, haven't you? You've come a long way.
She, when we first had her, she was flying through the air. She had bit her. You weren't even allowed
She used to bite you.
And I mean, nasty. She knew what she was doing. She,
Yeah. Best thing to do is get a rug off.
Yeah.
If you can do that for me. While she does that, Tan, I'm just going to go down here for 2 minutes.
I'm thinking about the trailer where
What?
it is,
Where it is?
where it's a bit daunting because look, there's just
Just. Now, I don't know if you can tell there with my demeanour and how I am there. I'm really quite concerned from what I've been hearing, what I'm seeing, the total disrespect to space, hearing about the bad bites. On the morning I got there, the horse had smashed out of the door, and the fact that Kelly and her mum, they've had horses for years and they've had some great horses, they were telling me. But, this particular one feels a real need to protect herself. And, it is difficult for me. I get a sense now of where I am with the horse pretty quickly, and I am very concerned at this point how I can help, what I might have to tell them.
give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball, Dad. Give it, Dad. Come on, then. Charlotte's little dog. All she wants to do is throw the ball.
Oh really? He likes you to throw it, but then he won't give it back.
Yeah. He's not taking his eyes off that trailer. Oh no, she, sorry. It's usually Steve that gets the. What's it called?
Hates it, a new girl, because she's only ever been on it a few times,
Yeah,
and one was coming to us, obviously to a new home.
yeah.
Then
The vet.
the vet twice. It was all hands on deck.
Oh, okay.
So not nice for
Yeah,
her,
so
really.
yeah.
Hey, stand up. She's
She's. I know. Steve's in the trailer.
funny thing, my friend.
Only one more week,
I know.
and then the nights get lighter. I know.
Mad because everybody I got on Facebook, whoever's horse he is, everybody is sharing that.
I know. I said to Steve, we're gonna have to take a picture of Duke and put that on there, and I know.
So what I'm going to do,
Yeah.
It's quite an extreme case.
Why is that? That's
Oh,
weird.
yeah,
That's strange,
something
isn't
like
it?
that.
It's split in half.
Yeah. I'm going to put some shavings on here,
Yeah.
which a lot of people see me do. And I'm going to take these out for now.
Yeah, petitions, yeah.
It is quite an extreme case,
Yeah.
this horse is. You can see, I mean, we've got here this morning, it's bashed the door, broke the door to get
And
out.
it's not took his eyes off you since you've been in this,
What hasn't?
the horse.
Yeah. Don't know if anyone noticed or you got it on film, but when the girl, the owner, started to come
She
down
thought,
here,
yeah,
the horse just went to
yeah,
pieces. So,
yeah.
it's going to be an interesting one, this is.
Another muddy field. Our boots are still muddy from the
I'm
other
going to take this off.
yesterday.
Well, that's looking a little bit more doable. I'll put some more of that. I had a real difficult couple of horses lately. My arms are terrible, aren't they? I had one, and guess what breed it was?
I know exactly what you're going to say. Everybody warned me.
Black
I know.
section D's.
Black
I
mare.
have, if you,
Yeah.
now I know we're in Wales, but I have more
8 out of 10.
section D black
I know.
gelding or mares.
Yeah, either.
No, more mares.
Oh, more mares.
Yeah.
If we had known, because I've had bad horses, but we've always cracked them.
Yeah.
But
That's what's bothering me. You know what you're doing.
I just,
You know, I'm going to do my best, but if I only can,
she was beside
you might have to have something told to you by me to consider.
I
Do you
know, I know.
do you know what I'm
that.
saying? I mean,
know. she was beside herself this morning, and she went, "Oh,
yeah, well,
Mum,
you know,
I don't know how much."
there's nothing I can do to change that.
Oh, I know.
You know that.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
Oh.
but, right, now, you know I'm going to have to firm up, don't you?
Oh yeah,
You know that, and I won't hurt her, but
No.
I have to tell everyone,
you
there's
do-
no way I can do anything
Yeah.
unless my space is
Yeah.
everything.
No, I know.
So I have got to firm up.
Yeah.
And even if I'd got the time on my hands
Yeah.
and she was at mine, I'd still firm up at the
Yeah.
beginning to clear things up. I haven't got a round school here. That can help.
I know.
You know, horses like her can often benefit from like a couple of weeks with someone like me. The only thing is, I wouldn't be able to take her till probably February. So there's a possibility
Right. Okay.
that can
Yeah.
help.
Oh, as long as she
Every day.
goes in the trailer.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
as long as you can get her to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that might be a possibility.
Yeah.
But not till sort of February each
Yeah.
time, February, March.
Right. Okay.
It is, if you decided to carry on with her,
yeah.
that's an option.
Well, it's not normally something we do, is it?
No, it's not.
No.
But,
Anyway.
you know, I can tell.
She was supposed.
Right,
well,
let's go up then.
I had a broken wrist.
Really?
Yeah. I had 3 months, and she was supposed to have been. I was going through. We bought her when I was going through my cancer treatment, and
Yeah.
this is genuine now.
Yeah.
You have breast cancer.
I had breast cancer, and she should have been the therapy horse.
Yeah.
She was.
Oh, God.
No, she
But it's
wasn't.
it's popular. It's common. We go to people who have had illnesses, Tanya.
Yeah.
They buy a horse to get them.
Yeah.
Things
I know
don't
this
go
is
right, you know.
terribly wrong.
Um,
Sal.
Right then, what's he doing now?
He wants to roll now. I can't catch him.
You little dog.
Nope. He wants to play.
Right.
She's having trouble getting her down to the box.
So is she blocking you or
Yeah, she took off last time, back up the field.
what? Ran away from you?
Yeah.
Otis, come here.
To get closer, else I won't be able to hear.
Yeah. I just want to see.
I know.
Now you haven't got to be a big understander of horses or been around horses for a long time to see that little clip there as the horse is going down towards the trailer, head comes high, gets tight, and you can see the difference in the stepping, the way the horse is walking. Horse is ready to blow and run off. Excuse me, and run off. you know, I'd hope that a lot of you could notice that as the horse is going down towards the trailer. So it's just showing you what the trailer means to the horse, and the danger that's coming in the horse's mind, and fight or flight. So the animal has to have flight, because all that matters to any horse is its safety, and that's number one priority. It's safety, and the box doesn't represent anything near safe. Now Kelly managed to get her horse down to the sort of fairly close to the trailer, and I said, look, let's all just chill out and have a chat. So I would say this picks up probably about 15 minutes later, when the mare had just started to accept being around there with us all. So we'll pick it up again now. Well, I've took the gubbins out and I've just put that on, look. So
it may be looking a bit different, mightn't
but
it?
she's had an upset this morning with the door and everything, so...
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit closer.
Kelly, tell him how desperate you are.
Oh, I know.
This morning I said to her, I said, that's it.
Well, the problem is you don't want to get hurt. You're a
I
young
know.
girl, aren't you? You just had your lovely new truck.
I know.
What happens if you get hurt? You can't even...
I know. Yeah.
Right, okay. So, we're gonna... So, you know, you could sense there with Kelly, really, really, really frustrated, frightened as well, which, you know, the biggest problem with the mare is that she knows that space doesn't mean anything, and then what happens is a human space, you know, is something that can be just encroached into, and when she gets worried, she'll just knock a person down, knock through the door. You know, there's no respect to space, and I know that one of the biggest differences I can make to her horse is get a respect to space to a human being, and also getting down to the feet, which everyone knows I do all the time. So this is where, you know, again, a lot of horsemen might not want to show a little bit of bumping, a little bit of, you know, getting that respect to space right at the beginning is the hardest part. Now, I don't hide anything. You'll see me now bump on the horse, and, you know, no nonsense, absolutely no nonsense. I need my respect to space. However, I need to get it. The hardest bit is that very first bit, which you'll see now, and then hopefully things will start to go in the right direction. I could do with putting this on,
Yeah.
but we don't want to get in the way from us, do we?
No.
So, let's get this to fit.
Is he a Jackawawa?
Yeah.
We've got a Jackawawa.
Have you?
And a pig.
Oh.
Okay, right. Well,
He came from West Wales too. Mum, I thought you were going to put him in there.
right. Well, the first thing is, I am going to have to firm up with her a little bit in a bit with her feet. But I wanted to just know first of all that I'm okay, right? Before I do that. So I'm just going to let her know I'm okay. See if we can. Have you ever lowered her head? Did you do any of the?
I tried.
Tried. Okay. Well, let's try and do that first then. Right. Okay. That's it. No, she can't be allowed to walk into my space.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's...
So all I've done is just looked at her feet
Yeah.
and bumped on the lead rope.
Yeah.
Okay. So any unrequested forward motion, I will do something about it. Right. So let's just see if I can lower her head first, just to relax her a little bit, because things will get quite western in a little while. Okay, well, she's responding to that quite well. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And the more relaxed we can get her around this trailer, the better, you know? Right. Well, that's very good.
Straight away.
So she can,
Yeah,
you know,
she can do it.
yeah. I would definitely, you know, around the trailer. I would move the trailer as well now and again. Mind you, it'd probably spin out with it, won't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
We need to take it back to Mars, don't we? I know.
Right, now, I'm going to just ask her to take her hindquarters around. Stop her. I'm going to bump on her here till her feet come loose, there. Did you see? Try and watch her feet, not her head,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
Need her to back
Move
off
her
me,
feet,
not come to me. Right, so I want her hindquarters. There. Stop. Back away. So this is a massive shock for that mare. Me bumping her away from me, showing my space is everything. But see if you can notice, probably more horsey folk who've got a horse will notice this more when I explain. Just have a look at the front feet in about 3 seconds time when this starts again. Although she's not on top of me, she is in her mind, because you can see all her weight is on her front, and that means mentally she's on me. You can see her weight on the front, where you want it sort of back a little bit. And with my own horses, they don't step their weight into me. You have a little look. Thank you. There, you see the difference?
Yeah.
Disengagement. Better than I thought, as quick as that, really. So the more she encroaches on me, the better, because it means I can bump her back.
She'll remember.
Well, yeah, the more corrections she can have, the better for all of us. Oh.
I'm just going to have to call Charlotte back a minute because she's got the bean lady
Look
there.
at the feet. Ask nicely now. Now I'm going to bump more. Now release, right? Stop. Ask for a backup. Yes. Ask for the hindquarters. Ask for a backup. Whoa. Can you see things changing a little bit?
Yeah.
Stop.
And she's softer.
I'm filming.
Yeah.
Do you need us?
Now I'll tell her. So, you know, I always warn people I've got to firm up a little bit.
Yeah.
The next stage, if she hadn't have moved away, was use my flag
Yeah.
down there,
Yeah.
or on her chest, or my bullying stick on her chest.
Yeah.
Didn't have to,
No.
okay?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Now
Okay.
I'm going to tell her how good I am now, and how
Okay.
it's better for her. I'm seeing a difference. Tell me if you're noticing anything. I mean,
No, honestly.
look at her. Look at her.
It's like a little dog. You've seen it up there, do you know?
Wow.
She don't want to move now.
She loves you, Steve.
Well, I'm not taking her with
Is
me.
she like me?
So, okay,
She's going to sleep now.
you've got to
No.
you've got to change your mindset here.
I know.
That you've been so kind with this mare. You brought her back from the brink, really, how she used to be.
Yeah.
But now it's time. She needs
Lead.
leadership in a way you wouldn't believe. You know, look at this.
She's gone to sleep.
That's all she wants, right? Is to not have to make the decisions herself.
Yeah.
And by allowing her to, I mean, you were holding her here and she's pushing on you, she's worried about everything, which means she's not looking at you. And I don't mean this in a bad way, I have to explain it as it is.
Yeah.
She's not looking at you
Yeah.
in a way that she can settle as leadership, because your space isn't everything to you. Space has got to be everything. And oh my God, that's brilliant. Isn't it? Right, so I'm just going to lead her around the field a little bit. Now I'm going to think now, I'm going to stop at the count of 3. So I'm going to think about a left foot landing, a left foot landing, a left foot stopped. Boom. Tell her how good she is. That's it. That's it. But these little periods now when I'm not doing much is where she's learning. I'm not doing anything, am I? Well, she stopped beautifully then. Now I might just ask it, look at that left, and ask it to just move back a touch. There you go.
The lips going now.
So what?
The lips going.
She's chewing.
Right, now I'm going to ask her in a second to move around me. This is where she's used to pushing in, and
She
she
just
will.
drops her shoulder in.
She drops
to
her
me.
shoulder
I
in.
can't ask her to go.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to change that. She'll come back up again because she's sure that she should drop in. Wow.
It's like a different horse.
She's like
Do you know something?
She's like a beach
It
dog.
amazes me as much as anyone else. The methods that I use, they
No.
work.
We've tried.
I know, but this
I've
is
watched
why.
the videos and
This
I've
is
gone,
why just
but-
at the start, for a lot
Yeah.
of people, and there are other horsemen like me countrywide. So okay, what I'm going to explain now is one of the most helpful things I could say to you. If you're having trouble with your horse and you've tried certain methods of people and you've tried my methods and things are not getting better, they're getting worse, or it's just not, you know, just like Kelly and a mom. There's no shame. In fact, it shows you really, really care about doing better with your horse. Ask someone to help. Now, someone professionally who's good at helping horses with issues and getting them through the problems and out the other side. So I'm gonna, you know, we can't go. We get literally thousands of people asking us to go all around the country and different countries as well. We can't do that. Now next year, me and Tanya are going to go around. We're going to do quite a few clinics, hopefully. And while we're at the different parts of the country, we can go and see certain people. But it won't be many of the amount that keep asking us for help. So I have just, as I'm making this film now, as I'm making this video, I've just done a quick list of who I think I could recommend. Now I know I'm going to miss an awful lot of people out and a lot of horse trainers that I won't know. But seek someone out for a visit. You know, it could make all the difference. And the list I've just done now are the people that I think can help. You know, the ones I've met and seen their methods, and most of these I've met personally. So I'll give you this quick list now. They're all on Facebook. You've only got to put their name into Facebook. So I'll start off with Keith Hoffman. Very good friend of mine. He's in the valleys of Wales. Now I know he holds a full-time job, So it would have to be sort of summer evenings. I think he goes out to first and weekends. So I've learned an awful lot from him. Fantastic at helping troubled horses. So there's number one, Keith. Then you've got a guy called Guy Robinson. Guy Robinson Horsemanship. He's very, very good at problem horses. He conducts clinics. You know, give him a look out. I think he's up northish area. Then you've got Jason Webb of Your Horsemanship. I've seen, he's an Australian guy. I've seen him doing some good things with horses, troubled horses. Starts a lot of young horses, so he's very much worth looking into. You've got Sean Coleman. Finesse with horses. If you want to you've got problems with your horse and you want some finesse work doing, but also problem horses. So Sean Coleman, definitely. Joe Midgley, young chap. But very, you know, what he's done for his age, he's seen a lot, done a lot, worked a lot of horses, getting very popular, very good again with similar methods to myself. So Joe Midgley, you got Michael Peace. A lot of people would have heard of Michael Peace. He's you know, old and tough like me. He's done an awful lot. He's done thousands of horses. Worth looking at, you know, if he's local to you, and I think he does travel as well quite a way. Michael Peace. You've got Nicole Sherwood of Urban Horse School. She's from my old neck of the woods. Some good reports about her. I've watched some of her videos. You know, again, worth looking at Nicole. I know she takes the time it takes to get a job done. She's very, very good at horses. Now, that's about all I can think of right now that I could actually recommend. Have a look at if there's anyone local of what I've just mentioned at the start, at the outset. You might just want a couple of visits from someone to get you over that little, you know, hill of trouble. So I hope that helps with that. So carry on now. No.
She was.
That was just.
Yeah, she was just.
Look at that. Oh. No, but look, I'm looking at that foot there.
As soon as she's very bright.
Isn't she? But I'll just lower her head again now. Because now that was.
Yeah.
Did you notice her?
Yeah.
Although she didn't move her front feet.
She was. Yeah.
Mentally, she waited into me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, truthfully now.
Yeah.
Honestly now.
Yeah.
Look into my eyes.
Oh, no, go on.
How often do you treat truth?
No, we stopped.
We did used to, she has it in her bucket.
We had to.
Oh, good.
We had to.
Or just back her off a little bit for it. Yeah. Because
and I go in
so
with the
many.
bucket and make her go back.
Yeah.
Back.
Some horses cope with it.
Yeah.
Some people do well with clicker training and all that.
No.
I found the biggest thing for me is to not do.
Yeah,
I will give them licks and that, but they have to. I have to go into their space for it, not them come into me.
Yeah.
Well, if I had treats, she'd barge me out the way from
Yeah.
you.
She would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Are you sure you've never done that?
Honestly, I couldn't get her to do it. I seen you doing the rocking and.
Yeah,
and
you try.
No.
Look at the bottom lip.
What
It's
have you
going.
done to her? This will all change in a minute because
Yeah.
you've got to move around me now.
Yeah.
Okay? So, that's all she wants is this kind of leadership. And you said she didn't like men.
No.
She's worse. She likes me.
We used to have to
Really?
Yeah, we used to have to sedate her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Data!
Third farrier they're on.
Barrier.
Right, so what I'm going to do now, start and back up. Yeah, so I've got,
That's going better.
like, that kind of tells you she's really, really listening. Now, I'm not going to ask her to lead her right the way around me. All I want is the start of it and for her not to push in. Then I'm going to go. And I'll go back to it and back to it, back to it. So I'm going to suggest now she goes. So she went. Took a little while, but she went. Okay? She went. Now, that gives me an opportunity to disengage her hindquarters and back her up again. Thank you. Now, all I'm thinking is a foot forward. Right, so I'm not going to have enough with the rope to get her to maybe think about feet forward on the ramp. So if you can pass me this stick there, that's all right. So I need a forward cue, and she's not like she should just go at suggestion. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to ask her. Then I'm just going to tap where your legs go, okay? So I'll ask her first where I want to finish. Takes the better. Right, I need a forward cue. Now the beauty of these is they don't hurt, not like a whip. So I'll ask her with a good deal.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tap a drive line. So I'm going to keep going until I get a nice attitude. It's getting less and less, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do this both sides. Do you see how this? See how this works? Look. Stop. Back up. Thank you. I'll give it a second now. Just thinking about it. Hindquarters, stop, back up 2 paces, 1, 2. So it's just boring, methodical. I could spend an hour at this. Oh. You're watching this as it happens.
Yeah.
So there's something in it for an hour, isn't there? She's saying, well, if I don't... Oh. Right, so you just seen that.
Yeah.
You just seen that in action there.
Yeah. She's watching your body action, your body.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
clocking now,
Yeah.
and I'm asking to go forward. She's going. And she's not encroaching on me, is she?
No.
If she does, then I'll just say, that's my boundary. So this will come up and say, no, that's my boundary. You don't push into me. Okay, right. So we're on this side now. So I'm going to ask her. It's the good deal. That's the bad deal. There's the good deal. Hindquarters. Back up. Lovely. Now the next couple of clips are quite dramatic. You know, we do joke, me and Tanya, when we go to these jobs and when we're on the way, when we leave the jobs, and I say sometimes, well, at least I'm in one piece, and we joke about it. But I must say, I must have been good with God on that visit, because you know, it was very close. I did almost get kicked in the head very hard, and it would have been, I felt the wind here. It was that close. Bearing in mind that I think the horse is on the 3rd or 4th farrier, the biting, the constant pushing people over, you know. So, you know, I had to be careful. Now it's just so important that I... Oh,
Cheers, my dears.
Oh, thanks. It was really important that I recognised just a few seconds prior to what's going to take place now. I recognised in the horse certain things that takes years of practice and years of reading horses that can be aggressive, and it's not really her fault. It's just that she's lived the life of, you know, protecting her space, and it's happened that it was on the side that we lead them on, which is where we don't realise sometimes we're letting the horse push on us constantly when we're leading them, you know, quite tightly. And she was convinced that she owned the space between us and she could come into my space. So I'd been working on keeping her away, that my space was important, on the left-hand side. She then, you will notice now, hopefully, if I show you this clip now, she swishes her tail and she cocks her, it's only about an inch cock of her head. She cocks her head, and the way she plays with her ears, I recognise it straight away. I mean, I've got to be careful here. And then just a split second later, she went to kick me in the head. Now, the fact that I'd recognised it just before saved my life, because I was on full alert, and I managed to just get out of the way of it, right? Now, I didn't hold it against her, you know, I just continued, but it is close. So have a look and see if you recognise what I mentioned. Right, go that way, don't push into me. Now, I'm going to be a bit careful here, but I don't... Right. She's testing
I know.
the waters here.
She's having
Her
a
hindquarters came, not saying...
She's having a party, I can tell. She's...
Now we got her going.
Yeah.
Are we cutting your field up?
No, it's alright.
Don't worry, we'll sort it.
That's it. Hindquarters. Yes. Hindquarters. Hindquarters. Forward. There. Hindquarters. Back up. Back up. Lovely attitude.
Yeah.
So I'm working through something here. So it's not just the trailering, this is everything.
Yeah.
You get more benefit from this than that.
Yeah.
See? You see these little nuances? It's a lot for her to deal with, because she's lived the life now of pushing. Well, pushing into human space. My space is everything. There, you missed that then. Now go. There.
Straight away. Yeah.
But these little bits where she gets, it's important for me to take no notice, not to get mad. Now watch this shoulder now. I'm going to test her now. I'm going to ask her to go. Now, the life she's lived she would come
Yeah.
here. I'm looking now for that to step out around me. Right. You just witnessed that.
Yeah. Your shoulder went
Did
out.
you see it?
Yeah.
Exactly what I wanted. Right, go.
Straight away.
Now I really feel like that's too much. Right, now this one might be different because this is the shoulder. This is the shoulder that we do everything on.
Yeah.
And this is what we lead them here. So this is the one where they're, right? And I've already noticed she's leaning
Yeah.
on us. So this will be more difficult.
Right.
She has to arrange around me.
Yeah.
This is my space. Yes. She arranged. I'm given an opportunity here to come to me. Yes. A little bit close with that hindquarter there. But now she's knowing this ain't going to kill her. This is something telling her about the space. That's because she came in a little bit. Yeah. Now.
She's sitting down.
This is so good for her. But oh. So you're seeing this now, how this is building to a respect of my bubble. Not bad. Quite happy with that actually. So now she's done that, now she'll know I've dropped that. Now we can be friends again. So she hasn't held that against me. We just had to work out a few
Yeah.
boundaries.
Yeah.
So does that all make sense what I've just done?
Yeah.
And the reasons I firmed up the but these quiet times are as important as the firming up for my space. So yeah, good. Wow. Now in the if time was a luxury, that'll be it for me today.
Yeah.
That will be it.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow I pick up on the same. My space is everything. You stop
Yeah.
when I stop. So that would be not yet.
Yeah.
But this is the problem, you know,
Yeah.
life isn't perfect.
No.
So I'm going to give her 5 minutes now to just calm down. And then do you want to come here for me a second? I want you to look at the feet.
Yeah.
And you're not going to move foot towards her. You're going to start off looking at that foot and tutting, and then start doing something with the rope. And then up, and go on, down, up and down, properly. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Stop. Right?
Yeah.
Now move closer a bit. Look at it again, and do the same thing again. Start where you want to finish off. Go on then now. Lift. Now stop, stop. You're looking at the feet, aren't you? Well done. That was the result.
I tried to do that before, didn't I? You can't do
But
it.
eventually you won't have to go so mad.
Yeah.
Try and start a
Little.
little and then do something, you know? Right, hang on. Just touch her forehead when she does it right. Okay, so touch her forehead. Now look at the feet. No, from now on, the rest of your life, your space is everything. So look back at her feet now. Yes, just don't do anything now. Yeah, that frightened me actually. But I would say that's one of the first times she's ever not walked into you.
Yeah.
So come around here. On a loose rein. So when you're ready, stop again and look back at her feet. Yeah, back her up 2 paces. Bump down on the lead rope. 1. Yeah. Now, it doesn't matter how much you have to do that.
Yeah.
Just keep, the longer that takes, the better. Because eventually, yeah, you've got to prove to her that you've asked for them feet back. That's what you need, all right?
Yeah.
So, again, walk a little bit more. Try and be quality and graceful now. Look back at them feet. Yes, so two back again now. Look at her feet. There, look at that. Now rub her forehead. Just gently rub her forehead. Yes.
Make it look so
I know. But with practice,
Yeah.
you know, you've got to remember now, you do whatever you need to do to move that. Send that one foot back. Do as little as you can, but do as much as you need to. Send it back. Tut. Yes. That was half what you were
Yeah.
doing. Now, if you had to practice that for an hour, spend an hour doing it.
Yeah.
So that you both, so she accepts you can, it's about her feet. But I like the fact that she's stopping back. One more time there. Right? One more time. Look back at them feet and stamp your foot, whatever you're going to do. Yeah. Send it back two or three. Look at the feet. 1, 2. Yes. You see what I'm you see how she's trying to encroach on you?
Yeah.
Send that foot back. Look at it. Look at the foot. Stop. Now, do you know? Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. How did that feel?
Yeah.
She's looking at you thinking, whoa.
What's
Now,
going on?
with a little bit of gracefulness, go and touch on the forehead. Just touch it on the forehead, lay your hand on there and then walk away. That's it. In fact, no, that was so nice. I want you to go down that side, but look at her nose and imagine her head coming down. Just a little bit of pressure and release as soon as she's there. And now kneel down a bit there and get her down with you to feel a niceness with you. There. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, if you practice this, the chance of you getting hurt, hope to God, will lessen like you wouldn't believe. Because slowly, your space will mean everything to her.
I think I
And
need
if
to get
she's-
a longer.
But we've got them here. You should invest them on. They're not very much money. We've got the gear if you want. But that's looking better.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, lower the head one more time for me. With a bit of quality there. Touch your forehead. There, that's it. Now, just see whether you can get her head down. Think about it coming down. Yes. How's that feeling?
Yeah, straight away.
Yeah. She's looking in the box there thinking, I know something's coming. I know something's coming. Right, I'm going to sort the feed out now.
Okay.
Now, listen, if she unrequests forward motion,
Ask her to go back.
yeah, keep an eye on it. Try not to cluck for back, because
Okay.
clucking is what you ride her with forward, yes?
Yeah.
Why would we ever do the same noise for the forward?
Yeah. Okay.
I find it really helps. So try and, can you tut?
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, do tut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do cluck for forward.
Okay.
And I know you'll forget.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if she feels too close to you, now I noticed up there she was rubbing on your head, terrible. Rubbing her head on you. So what would you do if she did? What would you do if she did? Just, if you back her away,
Yeah.
she cannot
She
do
can't
it.
rub. Yeah.
Agreed?
She's not standing close enough.
Yes. So I would hope you wouldn't let her do that sort of thing again, because if you allow her with her head, which weighs £300 and could actually kill us,
That's
Don't
how pet is.
let-
We hate it, but she's.
but you can't.
But if I'm standing away,
You just send her back.
can't. Yeah.
Send her back.
Yeah.
But look what's happening. She's not moving her feet much now,
No,
is
she
she?
hasn't moved.
I think she would have before.
Yeah.
She's kind of waiting for us, isn't she?
Yeah.
But so one more time now, come around here, show your mum. Stop back up. Remember her feet. A little bit more graceful next time. Right? Okay. Again, just look back at her feet and shrug your shoulders down. Look back at her feet. Now send her back 3. 1, 2. You're clacking again. I told you you would though, didn't I? I did tell you would. It's hard. Try and tuck for back. No, 2. What? You missed it. Look at it. Go on, keep going. There, stop. Timing was good actually then.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't matter if she. The more that happens, the better.
I haven't
Don't.
asked her to move.
No, you didn't. So if you're particular about this
Yeah.
and your space, things will change immensely. Show your mum now about lowering her head. But remember to touch your forehead with quality. and gracefulness. Now, lower her head down with you. Oh, look at this. Looking better, isn't it? Hmm?
She knew it, and she's going to cry because we've worked so hard. Honestly, so.
Look,
Why do you make everybody cry?
this isn't a fix right here and then. It's just showing you that she needed more
Leadership.
feet.
Soft.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, because look, you've had loads of horses. Not all horses are the same, are they?
No.
So she needed a bit more. Try not to stand too close to her for now. Now, if she takes a foot forward, right, look at it and get back 2. Look at it, 1, 2. You clucked again. Now I know it's hard.
I need to keep them all
It will be better for you.
Don't say anything.
Well, yes, but if you can try and remember, it'll help you riding when you tut. Or
Tut the
some
back.
people whistle, some people shh, some people say, I hate that, back. But like,
But when you think about tutting, because really she's taking the space into you, which is wrong.
Yeah.
So what would you do? You know, you tut. You know,
Are you
that's how
saying
I
different
remember
about
it.
that?
That's how I remember it. You're tutting as if to say no, naughty. Yeah.
look at that.
Well, you've seen that with her up there, didn't you?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But I say to people all the time, because I went to one the other day, didn't I? And you know, she was nudging your head there. She was nudging her head on you, wasn't she?
We've had bruised.
But I went the other day to someone, and they were there talking to me, saying, "Oh, he keeps barging." Anyway, she's in the stable, and it's not. The head's knocking her, and while I'm talking to her, she's hitting the wall, coming back, and I'm going, right. It just keeps on, and it hit the wall again. Back, and I said, "Well, it's just happened 6 times, isn't it?" Yeah. Well, what do I do? So I got on the lead rope, looked at them feet, back the horse up in the stable, and that was the end of it. I said, well, just get your space, and your horse can't do it. You know. So this is everything.
Yeah.
So you know what we've got to do now, don't you? My suggestion is, you don't put them back in yet. We got to get her used to going in and out. Now, did you put the feed in there and set it up high?
No.
I don't know what we can put it in.
I mean, some of the injuries I've seen.
It was.
I mean, these bites,
it was-
people say, "Oh,
it was
bit
like
me,
that.
bit me." I know. We were in America not that long ago, weren't we? Well, not that long. It was a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we met this guy, and his face was virtually gone here, right? You know when you have a burn victim, and it's in, and it turns out, he said, "Oh," because we thought he was a rodeo rider, and he wasn't. He said, "Oh, I'm the horseshoe man who got his face bit off by his own horse for not listening to him." And what had been happening is the horse had been pinning his ears a bit for ages, and putting his leg up a little bit like he did with me,
She.
and she did, and nipping him, you know, the odd bite.
Yeah.
And then one day, he used to laugh about it. One day, face gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be so careful.
For her, I want her, because if we do ever decide to sell, I want her to be good.
Look,
Yeah.
you've got to.
Yeah.
I mean,
You want it to be safe for somebody
Yeah.
else. And
from what I'm seeing, you know, sometimes a horse does better if you let them. You know, I found that we had.
Yeah.
What did we have? We had a black cob mare, exactly the same for Charlotte.
Did you?
Didn't. Well, you might have seen it on. What
Yeah,
was his
I-
name?
it wasn't a, no, it was a he, wasn't a mare.
Was it? Oh, was it a he? Oh.
Eros.
Tiger. Hey, right. Oh,
Hey.
How about that then?
Yeah.
Huh? How about that? And we couldn't. It wasn't good around the kids. It was bullshit. It would attack the dogs.
Yeah.
and
Pin his
not
ears
care
at the
about
kids, and that was no
space.
good.
And I did all I could. And to be fair,
Yeah.
I could handle a horse and I
You
could
did
ride
it.
it.
Yeah.
Wasn't the right home. Do you know what? It's gone off to a girl now.
And she loves it. She does everything with it.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's gone off to someone else. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, you've got to be really careful of that. That getting squished in. Now, what I'll try and do is get her to look into the trailer. When she looks out, get her to look into the trailer. Right? Yeah. We'll just let her process. She looks away. comes in.
Yeah.
Well, this is where she might get upset because I've got to tell her she has no peace unless she's straight. Okay? She might get upset. Now that's why I was doing that hind quarter thing, because I had a good idea. So I'll leave her alone when she's straight. Okay? So I'm going to ask for a foot forward. Right? Now I'm going to ask for this to go over there. Now as long as her feet are on here, get in there, then that's fine.
Yep.
I'll tell her how good she is. She can smell the feed in there, I think. As she thought forward then,
Yeah.
so I released.
Yeah.
Now she's going back, so I'm going to just ask for forward. There, forward. Look in there. So I'm just tapping her drive line. She's thinking forward. There, that's a thought forward, see?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
called rewarding the try.
Mm-hmm.
Rewarding the try. Rewarding the try. Are you noticing the tries?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
She wanted to.
There. Rewarding the try.
Yeah.
That was the try. Telling her how good she is. Right. So. Reward the try. Don't let her look out there.
Okay. That's what I was learning to do the other day.
Don't let her look out.
Yeah.
See this, pal?
Yes.
Right. Now, it's kind of getting to where it's her idea in a way now.
Yeah, to go in.
Well, she's thinking about it. So, there's the try. There's the try. There's the try. There's the try.
How?
How long did you take it? It took 2 minutes. How long has it taken us?
It's annoying sometimes, isn't it?
Oh, brilliant.
Can't believe it.
We've just been here
I
going,
was like,
how
how?
long did it
How?
take?
Well, can we just shut that door for me?
Shut that
Yeah,
door.
I ended up leaning on it. You know the side door? That's why I didn't want to stay in there because
Yeah.
Oh.
What she wants? She's going on by herself now. Oh,
have you
my
got it, can I get out if I needed to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just stay there then
Okay.
for me in case I need to get out.
Okay.
just checking the space thing here. Now that was two paces, wasn't it? Unrequested forward motion into me.
Another one.
Was there another one? I missed that.
Yeah, there was.
there? I was late though, really. It meant nothing. If it's 3 seconds after, it doesn't mean a lot, you know? So, let's see here now.
Oh, hello.
So straightness.
Yeah.
His heartbeat's okay.
Yeah.
Everything's
alright.
good.
Everything's chilled.
He's not worried.
No, she's not stressed. She's not worried, is she?
And I'm looking at the feet.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the feet here. Touching. Yeah. Perfect. Out my space. Right. Stop. Oh. Right. You ready? Now, if you needed to get out, you just push on that door. Right. Did you see what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to get in there now.
She.
Doesn't he?
She.
Go in there.
She wants to go in.
You don't even need. Now, I would play with this now. He waits for us.
Yeah.
She.
She really wants to. No, I'm
Yeah.
saying no. You're not going in there for your feed. Just wait.
Yeah.
Right, ready? Okay, in you go. And rub when you're in there. Go on, then, straight in. Get out if you need to. Straight in with her. Go on in. Cluck. Let her have a nice rub on her. As if it's nothing. As if it's nothing. Now when I ask you to, I want a little bit left in if you can.
Okay.
And then I want you to look at the feet, tut and release back when you're ready. All right. Look at the feet and release each foot back. Go on. Now, lovely. Now back in.
Back in.
Now back in. Cluck. Wow.
Can't believe it.
But I would get a foundation good with this. Then when I'm on another job, just after Christmas, then we'll do the ramp and we'll put the petitions in because she'll
Feed
be
her
that
every day.
comfortable in there.
You feed her
I was
every
gonna
day.
get the
Do you feed her
full
every day?
breast
Yeah.
bars.
Brilliant.
Anyway,
We've got
to be
one. We
honest.
just got a 406 and it came with. I've never had breast bar.
506.
Can't do that.
506. And good, yeah.
Yeah.
Get a breast bar.
There's no need anyway to have a petition. It's
Yeah,
only,
no.
I'm only
No.
meeting my friend.
Much better.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you have your eye net up there, put a little
Oh.
tie there so she
Yeah.
can't turn around.
Yeah.
Look at her feet, bring her out with quality. Tut. Be strong enough, but release for each foot. Go on. Lovely. Now I want you to take a little walk around here. Yes. Little walk around here. Make sure you get your space. Right. And then she say, "Oh, I got you." Right. Then stop. Look back at her feet. Yes. Look at that slide. Right. She wants to go back in, but let her go now. She's settled there. Go in, back in and finish off. Straight in, like it's not good. Good. Look at the feet. You're forgetting.
Yeah.
Don't make it personal ever. But that's good, isn't it? Because she's not. Yeah. Straight in, little cluck. Wow.
Oh, this is amazing. Look at her face. Oh, I can't believe.
Now, pretty much let her finish that. Bring her out then, and then what I would do is let her off then.
Yeah.
Just let her.
Did she go in that field, did she?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's-
anyway.
Can you let her off then?
Yeah.
Just let her off.
Yeah.
And we all don't look at her.
Just let her go.
Yeah, definitely. Because there's got to be something in it for her. She's doing everything we're asking now.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's nothing to be done in that moment. Right, then let her off. Lovely. Look at her feet. Do what you need to do. Right, let her off. Undo that thing. Oh, with quality. Watch your nails.
Oh, we don't have names.
No,
Right.
I've only
If you're all
I've
seat
just
on it.
started
Got it off?
again, and I haven't had them for years.
So just give her a rub. Try not to let her walk in there now. No, just let her. Just make sure she don't walk in. Oh shit! Oh my God!
She
Go
fine.
in with her now then, but no, don't let her in. No. Right. Now what I would do is tomorrow, as long as it's not howling a gale, don't do it in a gale.
It's supposed to be getting drier.
Set your feet up. Remember, you're going to have a little sister. You're not going to just come down and go in.
No.
You're going to come here.
Yeah.
You're going to do a couple of little stops.
Yeah.
Remember, gentle touch on her head, lower her head.
Yeah.
You tell me what you're going to do here.
Walk around. Make
Yes.
sure I got loads of space.
Yes,
Make sure she's stopping.
yes. You're going to be gentle as well.
Gentle as well.
You're going to touch her forehead. You're going to lower her head.
Lower her head.
Yeah, you're going to practice on the with the halter, backing her up because you need that there, don't you,
Yeah.
for coming out.
Yeah.
Don't do too much about the lunging yet,
Mhm.
because I don't want her starting to push it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you remember. So what you're going to do? You're going to do your preload for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You'll have some lovely feed in there, and you're going to go in. Remember that door. If you needed to get out,
It's open.
okay,
Yeah.
and then you back her out with quality. I would only bring her out once.
Yeah.
And then let her finish, because she's doing it nicely for you. Look, she's not frightened of this trailer now, is she? And the reason I asked you to let her off like that, let her be okay down here with us.
Yeah.
She's on her own.
Yeah.
She's thinking, what's the matter with me? Pull along.
It's not that bad.
And you know what's done most of this?
Yeah.
Us showing her our space is everything.
Yeah.
Not with all horses, but her, yes.
Normally she'd gallop up the field now, away from us.
Say that again, because that's amazing.
Normally gallop up the field. She did the other day with me.
Do you know why I asked you to let her off? Because I actually thought she wouldn't do that. I thought she would stay around. This is brilliant for her. Well done. And you know what? It's not worth.
See how easy she went on?
But I didn't. But you know the forward queue that I built here. There was a reason. Everything has a reason not to do.
Yeah.
The hindquarters, I didn't need it in the end, did I? No. Because I thought she was going to come, but I knew I might need to shove her bum over to be straight for the trailer in. Didn't need it. This is brilliant.
Do we need any of your aids, or do you think she was fine then?
I would definitely. You need the long rope. That's no good at all.
Do you have halters, or is it just those head collars you
I
have?
used to have one of these. I can't remember where it's gone.
We did used to have one, but I gotta say, I will only lead her. I've only just started lead her in our one, a chain,
You lead her in a chain.
because she can. Yeah, I've been afraid because when I hurt myself,
I don't blame you.
Kelly.
But the problem is, right, can I just explain? If you've got a chain in your old knee, yeah, and I understand why it happens, you lose all. What we show them is that our space is nothing. And now what will be happening, if I'm the horse, and you've got me here, I'm doing this and you don't know. So every time, you're all right with that?
Yeah, no, I'm fine, honest.
You were an
Yeah,
easy
no.
pushover, you were.
She knows that.
But yeah, what you start to show her then is, she might have moved you an inch, you've missed it, she knew it.
She knew.
That's why I'm trying, that's why I worked on that shoulder away from me, to go around me. So, I don't know what, I'm stumped now because I don't know what to say to you. Could you give some lesson? We can't, we have to end it with her now, else we lose what we've got. If you want, next time I come then, and after Christmas, when I'm passing, then I'll give you a lesson. But you should be able to get that good and show your mum.
As long as she can do it, I'm happy.
But what I'm saying is, if you start using a chain and you're leading here, things are going to go a little bit.
Oh, I've only just.
You'll know as well. You'll say, Mum, Mum, you've been leading her. I can tell. They're clever in the new
She's just
thing.
sneaking and walking back out.
They're so clever.
Yeah.
Did you see, as soon as I demanded a bit of space in a good way that meant something to her, she went,
Yeah.
thank God for that, she says.
She give in, yeah.
Well, it's not giving
Not
in, it's
giving,
just,
but she
she
realised,
knows she can
yeah.
be led and she
Yeah.
can for once just let herself be looked at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what.
She's relaxed now. She ran away from you this morning. Yeah, didn't she, Cal? Yeah, because she kept
Well,
seeing
look,
us coming
look,
down here.
look, this isn't finished. I'll wear off in a few hours, I'll be gone and I'll wear off. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you a little bit, and if you get 20% of what I've got, you're still
Yeah.
in a better position, aren't you?
Yeah.
If you just get 20%. But let me know how you get on with this feeding, you've got to do that.
We will.
Yeah?
Promise.
Shall I cut this off now then?
Yeah, is that it then,
Yes.
guys?
Yes.
Right then. That was a visit, wasn't it? Bloody hell. But amazing, really, how well we all did, and the difference made so unbelievable what that did for that horse. Now we've had it's been a couple of days. We've had messages through from Kelly and her mum, amazing messages saying that they've kept everything up. They can't believe the difference in the horse. It's completely changed all their relationships, and sent us a few little tiny videos, only little videos, and I'll show you them now. But what a good feeling, you know. You can see why we do this, you know. But yeah, this has a special meaning, this one, to me. But I'll show you the little, I won't read all the messages, but fabulous messages, and so chuffed for them, really. So have a little look at these videos.
We're in! Yay! Oh my God, Cal. Cal, she actually wanted to go back on for her food.
Yeah. Good girl.
So that's a wrap.
So that's a wrap, guys. 2021.
And
That is a wrap.
And what an amazing year it's been.
Yeah, it has been a great year for us. Started Steve Young Horsemanship.
Yeah.
And it's gone from strength to strength. Thank you all so much. Lots in store next year.
Yeah. Summer camps, clinics.
Yeah, 3 summer camps we're hoping. Lots of clinics around the UK. Hopefully, who knows, guys, what's going on with everything, but hopefully a few abroad as well. And just thanks to everyone.
And I just wanted to come on to say how much we appreciate the support, the supporters club, and just the main page, the comments. We don't get a chance to, you know, reply to them all, but we do read them, and they really make our day, because we know that we help a lot of people, not necessarily horse people. You know, there are a lot of people that like to watch the videos and it cheers them up. Well, that's just amazing.
People in some of the messages, guys, that have you in tears.
Yeah.
We're shocked.
Yeah.
People that, you know, people in hospital in their last
Yeah.
few days of their life have been watching our videos and saying it's
And if
just
we,
been wonderful.
you know, to think that we cheer you up and you love to watch them is just amazing. So if you think, you know, again, I'm going to say it, if you think this video, you know, it'd be great for you to like and share the video, because the more people see it, maybe we'll help more people. But we will certainly keep going in 2022, all being well.
Yeah, all being well, be fine. And we start in January. Helping, we'll try and help one person a week, maybe one every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That finances mean they've got a horse that they just can't go forward with and may be dangerous. So we'll be keeping you updated with the kind of people we help who really need our help, really. So that's it then, isn't it? So
we hope you
till
have
the new year.
Amazing
Christmas.
We're doing this on New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
But it's not. You probably won't see it till Boxing Day.
Yeah.
But I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year.
Yeah.
And
happy trails. we
happy
always
trails.
say.